Here today at Makins on the Lizard Lake, just testing out our new hybrid feeders. As you can see, they're working quite well at the moment. Another one to the net, and I'll show you in detail what it's all about. Well, here it is, the hybrid feeder. It's a little project we've been working on for a long time. Paul Holland is the brains behind this. I was working on a little sort of flatbed type pellet feeder myself, and we were lucky enough to get Paul Holland on board last year, and I showed him my little project and he came to me with his little project, and this is what we ended up with, the hybrid feeder. It's made from a brand new material where actually the weight is actually the body as well, so it's a solid piece of kit, so it's practically unbreakable. The feeder itself, we're going to be doing it in the usual sizes, 2 small sizes, 24 and 36 gram, 2 large sizes, 28 and 28 gram. We've also introduced this little mini one into the range, which is perfect for sort of this time of year, coming out of winter, fish starting to feed but not eating a lot, so this is perfect for that. They all come in line, but they've got the nice option of being able to take the tubes out and interchange them with all the egg-safe systems, so you've got a safe elasticated feeder still. The feeder itself works very much like, well, it's like a hybrid between the method and a pellet feeder. There's no mould needed. You literally mould the bait straight into the section there. You can press it hard or you can just have it in lightly, depending on the distance you're casting or how far you are casting and the depth of water. But the nice thing is you can control how much you're putting in. So a small amount in there, you can fold your hook in, put another layer on, or you can just have a small amount of bait in there, or you can build it right up and take full advantage of the room in the feeder to put a decent amount of bait in there. The main features of this feeder are, you'll probably see, it's got holes in the bottom which run on the bottom, and there's some holes around the side, and basically what happens is, as the feeder enters the water pushes through these holes and loosens the bait up nice and quickly. It also releases a little bit of bait on the way down to the bottom if you're fishing deeper water. So it shows those fish that there is bait going through the water, as if you're feeding with a kinder pot. Then when it's on the bottom, rather than a method where it breaks down and all disperses all around, it tends to like puff the bait up over the feeder and actually hide the feeder itself. So your bait's sat nice and proud with a nice amount of bait around it, like evenly spread, disguising the feeder. So there you go, that's the hybrid. I'll show you exactly how to load it in a moment, and yeah, we'll try and catch a few more fish as well. Loading the hybrid couldn't be any simpler really. It's obviously got the walls on it, so it's easy to load the bait in, so I literally get the bait, fill it level with the bottom of the hybrid and press it in. Nice thing about this, you can gauge how much you want to put in, so you know, if you're fishing deeper water, give it a bigger press, you can put a bit extra bait in. If you're fishing shallow water where you want it to break down really quickly, you just need to press it in dead soft. So there's the first layer. If you like to do that, you get your hook bait, you can literally just press the bait into the pellet slightly. So there you go. Obviously you can use ground bait for this, or a mixture of different pellets. You can also get away, because you've got the walls, you can get away with bigger pellets like 4 mils, or even on the bigger versions of the hybrid 6 mils soft, which, you know, brings a whole new dimension to this type of fishing. And then for the top layer, I'll just literally put a little bit over the top, like so, just to keep everything in place. And there it is, fully loaded. It's nice and aerodynamic still. It's a weight forward feeder, so it casts an absolute dream. And obviously with the holes in the base, as soon as it hits the bottom, it breaks down nice and quick, and you're left with a perfectly presented hook bait.